Welcome, Aquarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot doing your January 2025 reading, and I pulled for you two cards came out for your overall energy, the Magician card and the Two of Wands. And this is showing me that you are planning out a vision, something that you are concretizing, taking steps towards. This is the vision that you understand now how to put into practice, how to implement. And towards that end, you are planning out the steps you're going to take. So this is pretty momentous, as this has been something you have been building within for a long time, clarifying for yourself. And now you're ready to move forward with this beautiful vision that you understand that you can create on earth. This is a general reading, so it isn't going to resonate with all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below, where I am featuring a half-off sale through the end of this year. That's December 31st, 2024. And I appreciate those of you that have been participating. So I'm looking at your social identity, the way others see you in the world. This is your life in the world, as in your profession. The Seven of Cups is all of the offers, all of the attention you're getting for the ideas that you have been putting out there, for the plans, for the proposals that you are now articulating in a more public space. Others want to include you. Others are looking at how you can be a part of something that they are doing. However, despite the attractiveness of the offers you're receiving, you're aware that they are a distraction from what it is that you can build better. It doesn't mean that you're not interested in negotiating these offers. I do believe that you recognize the merit of some of them, but you also know that this would be a negotiation. This would be a temporary collaboration in order for you to benefit your vision and leverage that in a greater, more substantial way. So you're aware of your value at this time, and you're not easily giving that away, nor are you allowing the inspiration, the projects of others to distract you from what you are preparing to do. In the first house, we have the Seven of Wands, another seven, indicating that you know you're on purpose, you know you're on your path, you're clear about what your mission is and your ability to implement that. In order to do so, not only are you clarifying your focus and your direction, but you are setting up very healthy boundaries, which includes saying no to things that you might have said yes to in the past. In fact, you're very aware that despite your vision, you have skills that could mend, fix, rehabilitate the projects of others in ways that would take you completely off course, even if they continue to be an exercise of your skills. You're not allowing yourself to be distracted this way, and that is how you are receiving these offers, with an awareness that there may be some temporary leverage that you can attract, resources that can help you build your vision more concretely, but it is only to the end that you can gain the most benefit. In the fourth house, the house of your foundation, your roots, this is your history. This is the path that you have climbed, the work you've done to activate and realize this vision that you contain. This has been the vision, the unfolding of this vision has been the activation of your hope, your faith. This has restored you throughout a lot of incredible challenges that you've withstood. And this has come about as the result, in fact, directly correlated to the amount of work you've done to face down fears, to look at the patterns that have been holding you back, the behaviors that have not granted you the freedom and liberation that you're now experiencing. In the seventh house, the house of significant relationships, we have the Tower. And it does seem to me that a partnership, whether this is one that has existed for you for a while or one that is possibility, is the vehicle for your dramatic shift and adjustment into an environment that allows you to steer things in a direction that most activates your vision, most activates what you want to create, what you're willing to build now. You have perhaps felt limited by this partnership, and this can be the relationship you've had with your professional status, the long-term employment that you've been engaged in. The organization you work for has experienced some sudden shift, some change in leadership, some gradual collapse that is becoming critical in a way that you see a crack in the doorway to steer things in a direction that will give you the power and leverage the direction that is meaningful to you, that resonates with your values and your vision. If this is resonating for you so far, Aquarius, please like this video. Please share this with others, and certainly subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. It is greatly appreciated. I always enjoy hearing your comments. So if you are so moved, I would appreciate knowing how this is resonating in your life. And I pulled the Fear card. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. This is very much about the star journey that you are unfolding at this time. There was a time when you felt that you were what is often called the dark night of the soul. This is more, for me, the energy of Pluto having been in Capricorn for 17 years about, previously having just moved into your sign in the last month, to remain there for the next 20 years. This has you doing the undercover work, the behind the scenes work to actually resonate with your destiny, one that you are creating through your own development, one that has encouraged you to look at the things that you were fearful of, the attitudes, the behaviors you weren't proud of, and to really look at that inception, how those things are triggered, and how you have control in order to choose differently. Knowing that you have the responsibility to make a different choice, the complete responsibility for your reality is liberating for you. And that is what fills you with hope and is actually triggering the universe to make opportunities available to you at this time. So the Seven of Wands is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Cups. It feels as though what might have been a very rigid relationship with not only yourself, but perhaps with significant others, perhaps a way that you felt that you were chained to some convention or tradition that really didn't reflect or support you, you're now experiencing the complete reverse of that. You're actually recognizing all the loving support that you have around you, and that support may have looked like those allies, those intimates who gave you the space to be vulnerable in the past when you were going through those difficult times, the background work, the underground work, to clarify your mission, to align yourself sincerely with the principles that you hold that you value, that you hold dear, that you recognize can make a positive impact on the world. That's what you are valuing now, and that is creating more, a place where you can open your heart, be vulnerable, share the way that you've overcome challenges and difficulties. Be passionate with yourself, be forgiving to yourself. And that is the resource, that is the strength that you realize binds you intimately to others who see your value. In the fourth house, the Star card is clarified by the Ace of Swords and the Chariot card. This is really reinforcing that you feel that you're on your path, that you feel you finally struck pay dirt around your mission, that you understand you are very clear about the value, the resources, the skills, the vision that you bring to others, and that this arises from some deep truth within you. This deep truth is what you discovered over those many years of Pluto in Capricorn. This can be a complete and total renewal of self based on who you actually are, your own authenticity, and how that is balancing out or harmonizing the world so that you are not a victim. In fact, you recognize all challenges as opportunities for growth, as things that have made you better. And that includes not being distracted by all of the resources that you freely shared with others, believing that was your role. Your role at this time is to make a success of your vision, to find the abundance in the world that you see, to create that for yourself and others, and not necessarily to support the other's success at the expense of your own. In the seventh house, this is clarified. The Tower is clarified by the King of Wands and the Empress card. Your confidence is overwhelming. It almost feels like in a significant partnership, and this is feeling very businessy, and it's also feeling very personal. It feels like you have been a provider in a relationship with your intimates as well as with the work that you are devoted to. In that way, your rulership has shifted from one of providing to others without receiving any recompense to having the confidence to know that the provision you provide naturally, you are a caregiver. But the way that looks is now from a place of understanding that you are deserving and worthy of the rewards, the recognition of your efforts. And you move more confidently when you are able to receive that, make space to receive that. That is impacting all of your relationships, be they intimate or worldly, so that you are only entering into those exchanges of energy where you are confident that your work is going to be rewarded at a level that you value. In the 10th house, the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Cups is clarified by the Death card and the Seven of Pentacles. So you have 3 sevens, including the Major Arcana Chariot card, number 7. I think Mercury is stationing on my Mercury today in Sagittarius, so forgive the excitement and the mishmash of words. But that's a confirmation that there is so much information contained in this reading for you, Aquarius, that bodes your real ability to recognize the effort that you have been putting in and where it has gotten you, and that you are releasing an old way of understanding your role, your assignment, your responsibility. This is putting yourself first, releasing the expectations of others, the desires, the needs, the constant provision for others who barely recognize or reciprocate the energy that you put in to doing your best so that others can have access to the things that they need and or desire. You're really shifting that and understanding that if you're not satisfied, if you're not achieving what your heart desires, then no one else ultimately is being served. You're not the handmaiden or the parent of others. You are here for a very specific and powerful reason, that it is time that you devote your energy towards that. And you're really looking at how you are shifting your many skills and talents, your gifts, in a way that serves your vision, serves a higher purpose that you have come here to serve. I'm going to finish up this incredible reading, Aquarius, with a hummingbird oracle because of the miracle of beautiful hummingbirds in our rainy, sunny winter weather here. And I pulled feathers from heaven. Gentle messages of love and support are drifting your way from loved ones and angels. There's so much love that you give, and you are now receiving in so many ways. Thank you for this message. Until next time, namaste.